Me hace mucha falta.
These are the struggles.
De verdad, no me lo quito.
He hasn't taken off the rosary in the entire journey.
Of migrants who recently arrived in El Paso.
Él es Matías, tiene un año.
Matias is one.
Franklin Delgado's from Venezuela. He and his 4 children settled in for a night at the airport to fly to Atlanta to begin a new life.
He says that his wife is partially paralyzed.
No.
That's why she didn't
No,
make the journey. La extrañas, you miss her.
Extraño.
Yensel Castro is fleeing Nicaragua.
Qué linda.
Her 4-year-old daughter has wiped away her tears more than she can remember. And Carlos Guzman from Venezuela
How special was it?
Demasiado especial porque
waits at the bus station, holding a parting gift from his 2-year-old daughter. They're part of the unprecedented surge in migration that El Paso's deputy city manager, Mario de Agustino, says is testing the infrastructure here.
Where are we?
So this is the City of El Paso's Welcoming Center.
He says a month ago, Border Patrol was releasing up to 250 migrants daily into El Paso after being processed. Now, about 1,000, and it's creating a shelter issue.
All the NGOs, all of our shelters are already at capacity, so we're actually putting them up in hotels.
And a transportation bottleneck.
We have a Greyhound station, we have the airport. It doesn't have that many flights in and out a day.
Border Patrol has been apprehending on average about 1,500 migrants a day in the El Paso region, a spike from last month's 900.
What you see behind me is Mexico. This is one of the routes that migrants use to cross into the United States. Once U.S. Customs and Border Protection realized that the spike in migration here in El Paso was not a one-day anomaly, they set up a mobile processing center here under the bridge. These buses are equipped with mobile processing technology.
This is where federal agents determine if migrants stay or go back, a process that CBP Commissioner Chris Magnus says is more complicated now with the recent increase in migrants from 3 countries.
The Cubans, the Nicaraguans, the Venezuelans are not subject to Title 42, so they cannot be removed like migrants from some other countries.
The migrants we talked to say they survived the dangerous journey to the U.S.
Vi una violación. She says that she witnessed a rape during the journey.
And don't want to stay in El Paso.
¿Y para dónde vas? Where are you going?
Voy para Chicago.
voy a Atlanta, Georgia.
Delgado is going to Atlanta too. But while in El Paso, they need orientation and access to resources. That's why the city opened this migrant welcome center 3 weeks ago, where multiple buses, chartered and paid for by the city of El Paso, depart daily to Chicago and New York. That's where we met Castro.
Y yo sé que ella...
Like so many migrants, she's hoping to reunite with family and has no money. Inside the airport at midnight, an odd sense of normalcy the Delgado children haven't seen in a month. Access to crayons and toys.
How difficult is it for you to know that your children don't have their mother?
Es difícil porque yo la perdí a los 9 años.
He says it's really tough to grow up without a mother. His mother died when he was 9.
Despite the struggles for these 3 families,
Les das gracias. You're very
Claro.
thankful.
just being on U.S. soil is a dream come true.
The question is, will these migrants be allowed to stay in the United States? And the answer to that question is, it depends. They all have to go through immigration proceedings, and asylum or other types of relief are not guaranteed. Rosa Flores, CNN, El Paso, Texas.